Hello there and welcome to Sophion webinar series presented to you by both the AIM Institute and Sophion. This is part 3 in our final session together with the AIM Institute and Sophion. And today's session is going to be dedicated and focused on how will gated NPD processes change in the future for leading business to business companies. You know, there's much to like about gated new product development processes, but even more to improve. So remember that. And we're going to learn a little bit about that today. So today we're going to focus on learning how B2B companies can take their processes significantly to the next level and drive organic growth. So we're going to learn 5 steps that will greatly increase your new product success rate. We're going to see why your gate review should measure both opportunity quality as well as execution quality. And there's a bonus today, ding, 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 bonus. See an example of a next generation B2B optimized NPD process. So again, we're very grateful that all of you are here. I see that today we're in the right place for most of you. And we apologize if you were in a different area on a different link yesterday. If we can jump to the next slide, please. We're going to introduce our speakers. Again, for the 3rd day, I am delighted and honored to be joined by 2 industry thought leaders with great skills and deep experience. First of all, our partner and our friend, Dan Adams. Hello, Dan. How you doing today?
Doing good, Greg. Great to be here.
Dan is the founder and president of the AIM Institute and the author of a fantastic book called New Product Blueprinting, the handbook for B2B organic growth. Run out and get a copy right away. It's just terrific, great insights. In over 35 years of working within and with Fortune 500 corporations, Dan has explored all the aspects of B2B innovation, building new product blueprinting from the ground up. Dan is a chemical engineer, holder of many patents and innovation awards, including the National Inventors Hall of Fame. I say those credentials because Dan's the real deal. He knows what he's talking about. You'll see that just in a few minutes. Joining him today is our very own Sophion, Paul Heller, a founder of the company, been with the company leading its development for many years, now in the role of chief evangelist. Paul does work with many of our customers and in the industry. He helps our blue chip client portfolio achieve high levels of success from their investments in innovation. So Paul is also, as our chief evangelist, a regular blogger. So please come to the Sophion website and enjoy his thoughts. More importantly, once a week he drops a little bit of information on all of us in the form of a podcast. And it is a terrific podcast. It's called Innovation Talks with Paul Heller. That's labeled correctly. How do you like that? It almost says what you do, Paul. He discusses the latest innovation, and it's not just Paul doing a monologue. Paul adds his own information. He interviews the best of the best, people that you want to hear from and talk to, and interviews and asks all the tough questions, interesting questions. You can learn a lot. Check it out on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. I'm going to turn it over to the 2 great thought leaders and speakers here today, starting with Dan Adams. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, Greg. You know, I think this is the podcast, if you ask the 3 of us which one we're most looking forward to, it's this one. We're going to kind of pull together a lot of the things we've been talking about. Once again, we're going to go pretty quickly through this, but we're going to focus a little bit on customer insight skills, why this will be something different in the future. If we ask the question, what's going to be different in the future for successful companies, this is going to be one of the elements of it. And they're going to take that front-end customer insight and integrate it in ways that have not been done before. One of the ways is a new concept that we cooked up very recently that will probably be new to you. That is measuring opportunity versus execution quality. And then finally, why you want to do this with a highly automated new product development system. So let's dive into this. And, you know, this isn't just what Paul and Dan think. There's some research here. We did a study here at the AIM Research a couple of years ago, had a great response of 540 B2B professionals. representing many different job functions. They had over 10,000 years of combined experience in every imaginable type of B2B offering and every imaginable company size, although many of them were very large companies. Now, we had a working hypothesis, and that is that if you really want to generate high quality growth, you need to understand and meet customer needs better than others. Now, what we did was we said, let's think about the ways you can understand customer needs. Let's think about the growth drivers for meeting those needs. And then let's think about the growth drivers that actually fall into both of those categories. Now, in the research, in the survey, we asked how important and how satisfied companies were with each of those on a 1 to 10 scale that was anchored. So here's what we found. If I would have asked you guys to pick from here, and I would have given you enough time and asked you what was the most important, many of you probably would have picked value proposition out of the middle there, and you would have been in good company.